Antonio Conte's challenge to Roman Abramovich for a vote of confidence is a bold call that can only cause friction, rather than unity.It has been a passionate relationship and successful for both halves, but now the arguments outweigh the good times, and it is heading just one way. It appears inevitable Conte will kiss goodbye to Stamford Bridge not long from now. A Premier League winner, yet just the latest example of a Chelsea manager foretelling his own finale through increasingly irascible press briefings. This is a story we have seen before, and, such as Chelsea under Abramovich, we will see it again. Here Sportsmail reviews the recurring theme of public outburst followed by P45. Creative tension has been the driving force behind much of Chelsea's regular accumulation of silverware since Abramovich's takeover, and almost before Conte won last season's title the pattern set in. The Italian told Diego Costa by text he would not be needed, and the striker's shadow loomed large all summer, a factor in Chelsea's slow-paced transfer dealings. Every season, I think it's right that every great team try to improve their squad, said Conte in August in the first signal of his frustrations. For sure City, United, Arsenal have improved a lot, and for us, the challenge will be very tough. The transfer market is not finished, and we want to be competitive. Chelsea's sale of Nemanja Matic to Manchester United was another bone of contention. Sometimes you must accept different decisions. But he is a great loss for us, said Conte. After the opening day loss to Burnley, Conte tried to make an argument that will never wash at Chelsea. We need time, he said. 4 years? Yes, maybe. To arrive and try to fight for the Champions League, to try to fight to be the best in the world, you need time. It is a commodity that appears to be running out. Even by Chelsea's standards, this was a rapid fall from success to split title in May, sacked in December. The seeds were sown on the opening day with Marin Howe's furious reaction to club doctor Eva Carneiro entering the pitch to treat Eden Hazard. I was not happy with my medical staff. Even if you are a kit man, doctor or a secretary on the bench, you have to understand the game, Marin Howe said, annoyed that Hazard had to come off for the restart. As results continued to spiral downwards, cracks emerged between manager and players and culminated in defeat at Leicester in December. I feel my work is betrayed, he said. I went through it all with the players, you can ask them. He admitted all top 4 hopes were gone. 3 days later, Marin Howe was dismissed, with technical director Michael Amenolo famously citing palpable discord. Only appointed on an interim basis, but the Spaniard hoped he might become a permanent fixture through his spell. But fans never took to Benitez, who had derided their plastics flags when Liverpool manager. After hearing supporter protests during victory over Middlesbrough in March, Benitez let loose. Chelsea gave me the title of interim manager, which is a massive mistake. I'm the manager, he said. The fans are not helping us. At the end of the season I will leave. They don't have to worry about me. This group of fans are not making any favorites with the team, and they are singing and wasting time preparing banners. They have to concentrate on supporting the team. Benitez left despite winning the Europa League. Hired as one of Europe's hottest young coaches following his work at Porto, Villas-Boas was tasked by Abramovich with altering the side style. But the Portuguese did not deal well with John Terry and Frank Lampard, senior players his own age who governed the dressing room. His introduction of a high defensive line was disastrous, and his workaholic ways veered into obsession. Before his final game at West Bromwich Albion, he described being Chelsea manager as one of the toughest jobs in world football and straight into dangerous territory. The pattern of behavior of the owner has led to a downfall of coaches in similar situations or even better situations, he said. What will be the reaction? It will be one of the two, a continuation of the project in full support, or just the cultural pattern that has happened before. A gregarious character not prone to confrontation, Ancelotti nevertheless predicted his downfall 12 months on from winning the double in his first campaign. Chelsea finished second to United, but Ancelotti was sacked in the quarters of Goodison Park mere minutes after giving his final press conference following the 1-0 loss to Everton. I am now on holiday, but I am not sure how long my holiday will be, he said. We haven't arranged any meeting, but I think in the next week, now the season is finished, the club can address my job and they will take a decision. I have to wait and see what happens. I don't have to say anything to the club, they can judge me on my job for 2 years. Marin Howe's first departure from Stamford Bridge was just as dramatic as his second, a gradual build-up of acrimony that climaxed early into his fourth season following a 1-1 home draw with Rosenborg. Marin Howe had griped about transfer spending the previous January and gave an imaginative analogy in response to Chelsea chief executive Peter Kenyon revealing that Abramovich wanted to win in style. It's all about omelettes and eggs, Marin Howe said. No eggs, no omelette. And it depends on the quality of the eggs. In the supermarket, you have eggs class 1, class 2, class 3. Some are more expensive than others, and some give you better omelettes. So, when the class 1 eggs are in Waitrose and you cannot go there, you have a problem.